So under continuing cross-examination, accused number 1 in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial maintains he saw some of the police officers who assaulted him, but the state questioned him on how this would be possible if they were wearing balaclavas.
You see, Mr. Sibiya, that is precisely the point. If these people were clad or were covered in balaclavas, how were you able to identify that the person, as you put it, the person who picked you up with the handcuffs is Constable Munaring?
Yes, it is so that when a person is wearing a balaclava, the balaclava is only covering the face, but you are able to see the person, the body structure, the person's posture. So that is also now, and then these people, they were then in our company as days went by.
But Mr. Sibiya, you mentioned yesterday that there were between 10 and 15 police officers on the scene. Is that correct?
Ushiloge izolo ukuthi ke kwaku amaphoyisa aye phakathi kwa 10 no 15.
15 yaphezulu.
15 upwards.
Now, are you saying that you were able to tell from the body structure of those between 10 and or 15 police officers, as you've just mentioned, that that particular person who lifted you up with the handcuffs is Constable Munaring?
Yeah.
Yes.
In any case, Brigadier Gininda testified that Constable Munaring was not on the scene of arrest.
Ugininda khuluma into eyenzakalayo.
Gininda did not tell what happened or did not convey what happened precisely. Munaring was there when I was arrested. He was in Tembisa. He was in Phosphorus. He was also in Diepkloof.
Well, Sibiya was also questioned about how he seemingly could not recall the sequence of his assaults.
You agree that in your evidence in chief, you just spoke about kicking. You did not mention that you were tripped.
Ngathi bangikhahlela ngawa.
I said they kicked me and I fell.
Yes. Because you see, in the trial within the trial on the 5th of February 2024, at page 20, you described the assault as follows, and we're reading from line 9. You say the accused, that is where, then as I said, I knew nothing about Senzo's death, and then he sort of tripped me. As I said, that I was sitting on my heels, and he sort of got his foot underneath my feet, then I fell.
IsiZulu sikhuluma igama eliyi-1 ukuthi
in isiZulu only one word would be mentioned. It would just be kicking. As to how it would then be conveyed or said in English, that I do not know. As to whether someone else might interpret it as sitting on your heels, someone else might interpret it as me having sat in a sort of a squatting manner. But in isiZulu, only one word is mentioned, and that is kicking.
And then claims made by his previous lawyer also came under scrutiny.
You see, Mr. Ramsipili put the following proposition to Ms. Zandi Kumalo during the proceedings of 20 July 2023, page 65, lines 15 to 18, describing the assault there at Letabong, says, and I quote, "He was covered with a plastic bag held against his face tightly, the face, the nose, the mouth, the eyes, and laced with pepper spray, tortured for several hours." So it was put as a fact that the plastic was laced with pepper spray.
angaze ngize ngisibale i-pepper spray engushilo ngathi i-plastic babe ngifasa i-plastic.
I have never made mention in my testimony that there was a pepper spray. I have just mentioned that there was my face was covered with the plastic. That is my evidence.
Namanje ngisasho phakathi kwale katolo le ukuthi uplastic babe ngivala ngayo, bengivala amakhala, bengivala umlomo, bengivala amehlo ayivaleka namadlebe konke, bengivala umoya ukuthi ngingakhona ukuphefumula, ngangakhona vele ukuphefumula.
I still
plastic.
maintain what I said before, that indeed the plastic had covered my eyes, my nose, my mouth, my ears, and it made it impossible for me to be able to breathe, and indeed I couldn't breathe.
The trial continues. Chriselda Lewis, SABC News at the High Court in Pretoria.